everybody, Rachel here. Just gonna set up my camera and everything. All right, we are all set. Hi, Rachel here from Nutrition in Bloom, and today we are going to be talking about kids meeting their nutrition needs and why they don't need to eat vegetables. And I know that this idea resonated with a lot of you, and I am very excited, per usual, to share more about it because I think that this idea is a really key point, and I think that a lot of times we as parents have certain ideas or certain agendas that we come with, and it actually backfires in how our kids eat. So I'm going to talk to you about this concept of vegetables. And before I do, if you are new here, I just want to say welcome. I'm Rachel. My company is Nutrition in Bloom, and I help parents and caregivers feel less stressed and more confident feeding their kids, whether they're struggling with picky or selective eating or anything else that just makes us want to pull our hair out when it comes to feeding. And I do this in a very respectful approach where we take out any kind of bribing or pressuring or negotiation and really feed kids who have an internal motivation to eat. I find that that is really important. So I wanted to share that with you, and as you're watching this video, I know that it can, you might kind of buy into it, not totally buy into it, but I want you to know that this is just kind of step one to start thinking about, and I'll explain to you why that's important. I also want to let you know that if this does resonate with you, I have several ways that we can work together and you can learn from me. I'll share those a little bit more at the end of this video, but I do have a course called Conquering Mealtimes, and it's all about feeding from this loving, respectful, in this loving, respectful way. And it's an online course. It also includes a community of like-minded parents and caregivers, and it also includes a monthly one-on-one call with me. So you have support to really feed from a place of trust and love, and I look forward to getting you there. And I'm now offering that that program, which includes some one-on-one sessions with me, longer form one-on-one sessions. So it's a really nice hybrid of getting some of the strategies and guidance in the course, but then working one-on-one with me where we can really get into and tackle some of the things that are going on in your specific home, because I feel like it's one thing to provide information, but it's another thing to actually implement it. So let's dive in. So this week we are talking about our child not eating vegetables. And I put my, my PSA hat on and told you that your child does not need to eat vegetables to meet their nutrition needs. Now, why did I choose vegetables here? Because I hear this probably at least once a day from parents that they feel so concerned that their child's not eating vegetables, that they can't be meeting their nutrition needs. They feel this pressure like their child needs to be eating vegetables. But okay, I'm a dietitian, right? Obviously, I like vegetables. Yes, they have nutrients in them, but why are they magic? No, they're not. So I want to put that out there, first of all. But we put this pressure, we see other kids eating vegetables, we see all this other stuff. So I think that we have this idea that they need to be eating vegetables to meet their nutrition needs. They don't. Let it go. Okay. Why? And I'm choosing vegetables here. You can add whatever your favorite nutrient or food that your child's not eating here. But okay. What do vegetables have in them? They have vitamins and minerals, right? That's for sure. They have fiber, yeah. They have some water in them too. There's nothing magical about those nutrients. So your child can absolutely be meeting their nutrition needs if they are not eating vegetables. Are they eating a variety of fruit? And a lot of times I, look at the colors, because the colors are The colors of fruits and vegetables are the antioxidants provide colors for fruits and vegetables. So are they eating a few different colors of fruits? Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Okay, so if they are, chances are they could be totally meeting their nutrition needs. Are they taking a supplement? So are they taking some kind of vitamin, vitamin and mineral supplement that has vitamins and minerals in it? They could probably be meeting their nutrition needs. Or they may be having a harder time eating, so they're taking some other supplement that has vitamins and minerals like Pediasure or something similar to that. They're probably meeting their nutrition needs. Now, why is this important? Because short term, yes, we want kids to be meeting their needs. We want them to be growing at a rate that is right for them, which is very important. But if they're not eating vegetables right now, it's totally fine. Okay, because long term, we want to teach them to love vegetables. We want to teach them that to have internal motivation to try the vegetables. And that's what's really important here, is that when we start putting pressure on our kids to eat or feeling like it's our job to get them to eat, which P.S. it's not our job to get our kids to eat, right? It's, we provide the food, we figure out the providing piece. It's their job to eat the food or not eat the food. So when we can feel more confident in what they're eating, it takes pressure off of us and it takes pressure off of them. So I'm going to say that again. When we feel more confident in what they're eating, it takes pressure off us and pressure off them. And when we can take pressure off of them, we actually can help them to eat better. I talk to a lot of families whose kids maybe eat better at, again, in a school or preschool or with other caregivers, and that can totally happen, and I see that quite often because sometimes there can be this overt pressure that we might be not even meaning to, but putting on our kids. So why this idea is important and why it's important and why when I work with clients one-on-one, we talk a lot about what's going in our mind, because it has a huge impact on what our kids are eating. Okay, you can try all the shapes of cutting things. You can try all the, designs or like these Pinterest perfect, whatever you want to do, but that's really not the meat of it. The meat, I love my food puns, but the meat is us feeling confident in them meeting their needs, and then we worry about vegetables. Okay, so I'm not saying like I don't want your kid ever to eat vegetables. Like, of course I do. But if we can remember that it's okay that they're not eating vegetables right now, and we can start to feel more confident, and we can continue to go through and offer and do whatever else, we are putting them on the path to trying those foods and opening up their minds to trying them as well. Now, after me talking to you, for 5-10 minutes, I don't expect you to just be like, okay, I've got this figured out, I'm not going to care anymore. Of course not. But that is why I'm here to help you. So if you are listening to this and you're like, yeah, that sounds, good, like, okay, now what? Like, let's chat, let's talk, as I mentioned at the beginning, about my Conquering Mealtimes course and community. Let's talk about what support could look like for you, where you will learn my framework in the Conquering Mealtimes course, and then have dedicated one-on-one time with me where we can really dive into some of these things that are going on. Okay, so bottom line, it's okay if your child's not eating vegetables. Take that with you whenever you're listening to this. Hopefully it lets you just kind of take a sigh, get it out there. Rachel here, Nutrition in Bloom. Please follow along with me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you like to spend your social media time. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, your child does not need to eat vegetables to meet their nutrition needs. Have a great day.